Greetings, Simple Gaming here, Randy. The risen Christ be with you on this, what is this, Tuesday of the second week of Easter, as we finish off the AI Heroes League playoffs round 2, the final round, in fact, before the finals. This is it. This is it, folks. So, let's get started. Game 1, let's roll the map for that. Of course, yesterday the Night Elves beating the Alliance in the Warcraft conference to move on to face the Horde here. And that was done in just 2 games. But the Zerg took the humans 3 games. However, the humans ended up winning that between the Zerg and the humans, to move on to this round to face the demons. So that is where we stand. Best of 3 again today. Map number 14 is where we're at. There is cool. That's not the right thing. There we go. Turn that back on. Right. Oh, you know what? I was gonna play a little bit last night, but then I didn't because, I have better things to do. I only have 10 hours remaining of that boost. I'm currently level 16. It would have been nice to get a couple levels before that runs out, but I probably won't. Although it is really cold out today. Who knows what I'll be doing. Not going outside. So 16, 15. Did I really? Wait. Well, that's right. It's not 50. It's 15, 14. We're at Dragon Giant. All right. Let me pop that in the document spreadsheet. Horde versus Night Elves. See who goes to the championship. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start the other way because we started with the Warcraft conference yesterday, so we'll do the non-Warcraft conference first today, which means demons versus humans. Diablo. I'm trying to do this without the thing. I'm looking at all. Diablo, Asmodin, Butcher. Okay, that is the right order too. The Auric. And Malthael against Nazebo. Sonya. Vala. Joanna. And Carson. Round 1 of the second round, game 1 of the second round of playoffs. Here we go. This, yeah, I have no idea how this is going to go. The Demons, of course, the favorite. Demons, the top team in the conference by one game only, actually. The Humans ending only 1 game behind them. Demons won their head-to-head 2-1. But the Humans should have won the second match between them, so it should have been 2-1 for the Humans. I was like, yeah, that was the second matchup, so somewhere in the middle of the season, if you want to see what I'm talking about. The Humans completely throwing the match. It was kind of sickening. Especially because the Zerg did it right the day before them, or the day after them, one or the other. I think it was the Zerg first, and then the Humans, but I might be wrong about that.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
These are some pretty lame skins coming out here.
5,
Other than Maltheo,
4,
but it's not Christmas,
3,
so
2,
it's
1.
not Christmas, Nazebo.
Fight well, heroes.
Yeah, I expected Vala to also have the Christmas skin on. It would be Johanna, I guess, if not for the awesome Vala skin. That's pretty cool. I mean, that no doubt wins even though it makes Vala into a robot. It's alright, I guess. Mecha Vala. Extremely Mecha Vala. Coming up here to the mid lane for the big 4v4 at this point. 5v4 in favor of all the demons are here. Nazebo pushing top. No one dead from the humans side, and that is going to be advantage humans because of this push and them getting down to mid lane quicker as well. Not very much of an advantage. Thought it'd be a little more than that, because the demons were pretty quick to respond once they didn't get any kills. But Johanna and Nazebo doing some nice damage to Leora.
Inherit the Dragon Knight's power and lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
With the whole experience thing is completely changed with the XP orb drop thing. That started at some point between last time I played and now, when I used to actually play the game for real. Oh, there goes a minion. But yeah, that really changes the way XP goes. It can be kept pretty even, much easier. Ooh, the orc. Fucking cars them off of the point, but the humans do still have the bottom for now. Maltheo and Asmodin on Nazebo and Johanna. Johanna can hang on for a moment, but Nazebo taking tons of damage, no mana. He has to back Vala. With Sonya, Sonya was fighting, did enough that Vala could come in and might kill Diablo here. No, wow, not quite. Butcher scared her off, but Sonya back with half health. Should go in their favor. Unless Vala just leaves, then maybe not. I wish the AI would do that. Like, whenever you play against the AI, I don't recall them doing things that stupid. Just like, yes, you don't see things like that because there's nobody around. Wow, that's a lot of XP on Asmodin. Asmodin can grab that. I guess not, because the tower right now. Demons currently. Oh, Dragon Knight coming out for the demons is not good for the demons. Oh wait, they did not. Wow, that was extremely close. I thought they had it. Vala getting the top just in time though. She's probably gonna pay because there's, oh my gosh, Butcher from like down here. Yeah, she did pay for that, and it was the first blood. Wow, I can't believe that was first blood. A good match as always between these two teams. Sonya spinning in the bush. Gonna die, probably. Yep. Tarzan and Vala coming in on the other side. Can she get some heals? Nope. And again, top taken this time by Nazebo. Johanna up there as well. Sonya is still alive. Nazebo kills Asmodin in the top now in favor, probably going to stay in favor of the humans. No mana on Malthael there. Not a whole lot he's going to be able to do against Johanna with her big old shields and stuff. Zebo coming with full stuff. Vala, Karzim, and Sonya drive away the Orchid Diablo. Now the humans with the advantage with both altars. These called altars. Okay, yeah, but Butcher's gonna be able to stop the top one. Shrines, that's what they are. Karzim alive, but again losing the bottom now. Neither of them channeled. Bottom now channeled. Both channeled for the demons. Butcher going to not kill Nazebo, but Diablo. Butcher did die though. Nazebo able to kill him. Diablo taking on Nazebo, but Diablo here in a 2v1 against Johanna and Vala, and he's gonna fall. The Orc just hanging out in the lane, killing minions like a dummy. Malthael and Asmodee now hanging out in middle, the only other two alive, so this, oh man, that's crazy. And then they leave, so Leoric's just like, well, I mean, I'll get this one. They still have bottom, the humans, not quite channeled for the demons, as a bit, Butcher, heading down there.
Hero slain.
Asmodee getting some payback, killing Vala. Top lane going to them, going to the demons. Bottom lane now, going to them as well. Malthael and Butcher securing that. Diablo there. Sonya hanging out around mid right now so she could maybe stop anything happening, but this is what keeps happening. Is hilarious. There's like nothing's happening at all in Smash because they could just keep going back and forth. And Nazebo, the damage you're not getting out of that. Wow, they got it though. Butcher coming up, grabbing the demon in time, Dragon Knight that is, and that's Diablo, not the Butcher. Tons of lag. Dragon Knight breaking the game. This happened yesterday too, but then it was just this one time. It reconnected. Not yesterday, the day before that, I think, actually. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. It happened recently. Had to have been yesterday. Whoa. There goes Sonya. Karzim, decent damage. Along with the minions. Diablo Dragon Knight running off now. Sonya gonna be there to help clear up that minion wave hitting forward. Vala finishes off Diablo Dragon Knight in a nice spot. And the humans don't pay a whole lot for that. They did lose the wall of mid. So, I mean, there's that. Luckily, they have decent push in Nazebo, so they can kind of counter that. Malthael, nice move down here to the Bruisers. If he had some help, perhaps they could do it. But he's not going to do that himself. Asmodee is just pushing. He's going to throw the globe down there. That actually was pretty decent. Malthael probably could have killed them. But he doesn't. He gets scared. Karzim alive in mid by himself. Asmodee barely alive. Never mind. Nazebo poison. Nazebo now pushing the bottom. Nope, everyone going now mid. There's going to be a little fight here. Nazebo taking some damage. Johanna and Sonya, though, going to hopefully be able to keep him alive. You would imagine they would. They were real people, I suppose. Karzim and Vala. Hope. Malthael, Diablo. Everyone's just kind of roaming around looking for fights right now. Sonya's bottom lane. Vala ults. Does a little bit of damage, not much. Asmo doing what he can to fend off these guys, but that Ravenous Spirit or whatever it's called, the Zebos, yeah. Nice damage. Asmo gonna get out though. Push should be in the favor, however, of the humans here. No, man. Malthael getting wrecked. It's going to be one down as the shrines come up. Asmodin coming back from base. Initially, you would imagine, wow, that it would be advantage. Well, ball is down too, actually. And Asmodin, if he was just a bit faster, may have had that Dragon Knight immediately. Diablo now channeling it again. You know, a quick Dragon Knight if they finish it, and they do, and Asmodin right there. He's not going to get it though because he's scared. Now maybe he will. Leorc taking Nazebo down. Leorc and Sonya having a standoff, and another easy another Dragon Knight this time, very easy for the demons, and of course they're gonna, like last time they were on this map. Since the Dragon Knight's in the middle, they just grab Dragon Knight and then push into the mid every time. All in Johanna trying to defend, certainly going to lose that fort. Sonya takes the ride. All they lost was the fort because the Asmo Dragon Knight backed off. He also didn't have any help. He's getting ravenous spirited by Nazebo, loses half his health. In the siege camp there for the demons. They're playing pretty well right now. Pretty much had the lead, I'd say, this whole time. Bala going down again, Asmodin kill. Big fight in mid again. Bala the only one so far. Karazim is low. Karazim ulting himself. He's good now. But you're pushing down bottom with that siege camp. That fort's probably going to fall pretty quick. No answer coming out for that. 4 of the humans, the 4 alive, are all in mid trying to fend off the 3 demons that were here. 4 now. Butcher came up after securing that fort. Nazebo barely alive, has to keep dodging stuff. Might as well just force up and go in, but I guess maybe if you back, then Fountain kills you faster. Oh man, Bala so almost dead again, but Karazim healing her up and then blowing his ult. Maltheo able to push down top for it. It's not looking good for the humans right now. Nazebo able to do a lot of damage. His spirit just like going off into nowhere though. And Sonya here now to help clean up the siege camp as it almost takes down about half of this wall entirely. Dragon Knight again. Asmodin waiting for some buddies. Diablo's like, I don't care. I'm getting this. Bala missing her Q. I don't know. 16s for everybody at least. Bala doing some decent damage here. Johanna, and that's going to be not good for Diablo. Sonya trying to deal with, Sonya taking out Asmodin. Oh, Bala and Johanna able to secure the top, but Butcher is here now, and he has done a lot of damage to Bala. Johanna left, so he doesn't actually unchannel the top shrine, so they don't really care if Maltheo has the bottom, but they could get Dragon Knight again very quickly here. Leorc just stays. I mean, they should already have it, so Leorc came the whole way up. Well, they're going to get it again because the humans are very bad at Dragon Knight. Nazebo trying to stop the Dragon Knight from happening. He actually does pretty successfully here. And Sonya able to get top. Maltheo killing Karazim though, leaving him at half health. However, Vala and Johanna on their way down. Maltheo makes himself known. Leoric here now too. I would take Vala and Johanna in this fight if it were me. Maltheo already left. Now Leoric leaves as Maltheo comes back from tap. Actually, nice damage done by both of them. Johanna in some trouble now. Maltheo like full health, so I was wrong. I should not take them in that fight. He also had some support coming in just to make sure that that did happen. In the end, they didn't need it though. Sonya pushed off of the top, and that's going to go to the demons as well. And let's see if the Butcher will go and snag that dragon. Looks like he will. Nazebo may be able to, nope. Nope, he'd just rather deal with the Dragonite, I guess. Somehow that's easier. I wouldn't doubt that they could get the fort with that, but we'll see how they play. They might just get the walls. Ball almost dead from the Dragonite. Sonya half health, much less than half health. Karazim helping her out. Nazebo, oh my gosh, Nazebo taking tons of damage. Stasis. As he's punched right over to Leoric. Leoric runs because he's afraid of Nazebo even with the sliver of health apparently. Well, wait a second. This is the first time we've ever seen a Dragonite bot go somewhere other than mid. This is amazing right here. This is like a monumental. Wow. 3 kills mid lane for the demons. There's only 2 humans left alive right now. Nazebo and Johanna. Dragonite getting slammed by the fort and by the Ravenous Spirit of Nazebo now. But that fort is going down. And Butcher still has a sliver of health on that Dragonite. He's not backing off. He's going to go straight for that Nazebo as soon as he comes out. Then Nazebo is probably going to die. No, Butcher leaves. 20 is out, has been, for the demons probably ever since right before they won that big fight. Diablo on Johanna. 4 in trouble. Leoric is fighting the core 1v1. Now fighting Nazebo 1v1 under the core, and he gets a little caught. He gets a little caught and a little dead. But I mean, it's just Leoric. And he's level 20 now. Look at that. Look at that. He's already almost back. It's like the amount of time that it would have taken him to back and then run back. Karazim is low. Vala is dead. Vala is still alive. Wow. The Orc is about alive again. Hello, Nazebo. Tarzan there too. Nazebo using the spirit. Diablo backing. The Orc losing a bunch of health. None of them care though. They don't care. They're good. They won. Butcher and Asmodin in here. Asmodin almost dying to Core and Sonya. Gonna get out of there. Butcher, who has one of the better skins, probably the best demon skin, since none of the demons decided to wear anything other than Malfield, who's trying to be like Chris Kringle, or the what's the Krampus, bad Santa, evil Santa guy, because he's Malfield. Obviously not like Saint Nicholas. Puncher of heretics. Good old Saint Nick. That is what my home parish is. That's who my home parish is named after. That's it. That's my home parish's patron. Big fight. Down bottom. in favor of the demons, I would imagine, here in a moment. Oh, Butcher is not going to take out Sonya, but they will easily get that. Doesn't matter. I cannot believe they can't believe they say this. I'm too busy talking about Malthael Santa.
Save this realm. Now it burns.
That's crazy though. And imagine there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you, Dragon Knight, other than any heroes that get in the way from just walking straight up and smacking that a couple times. We already know who won this one though. Zebo getting a kill before things end here. They're certainly pulling his attention away nicely. They just pulled his attention up to the top fort instead of the core, where he then kills Vala. All of them, all three of the humans, save for Sonya attacking Dragon Knight Diablo, who's now died underneath the fort, but doesn't really take any damage.
The red team's core is in peril.
Yes, it is. Basmodin would just keep hitting it with the globe, it would probably go down. But you're almost back up. The fort went down top finally. Got a siege right there. Siege moving in here. A siege coming here. They keep clearing that lane. Sonya was down there. Now you got Nazeebo cars and Johanna's up top. Sonya's going up top now too to help. Even though mid is the problem. Johanna gonna try to 2v1 here. She may stay alive for a bit. Yorick on his way. Sonya's not going to get there in time. Garzim here. Some heals. Sonya, and this might be a 5v3 as they will get distracted by the team fight. And this insane siege wave will push in and destroy everything. Nazeebo here. Wait a second. Nazeebo has arrived. Does he zombie wall? That was horror. That was the worst frogs ever, and that was so bad. Could stand here and frogs this way and make them all hit the tower and then go boom and smash all of them straight into that siege wave. That would have been cool. You could also zombie wall, which he doesn't seem to want to do against non-heroes, fortunately, because that would be some stoppage of siege for sure. And tons of damage as you then throw the spiders in. He is going to clear this. He's going to... Wait a second. He's got one more to clear. He actually clears it all. See how those frogs went? That was weird that they did that. Or maybe it hit the very corner of this or something to get it closer. But yeah, if you can aim it the right way and smash everything like a single target with all the frogs coming into this. Good siege, certainly. That would make it a lot easier. But Zebo clears bottom of all the siege. Ball is gonna die there. Johanna's gonna die, and that is gonna be another Dragon Knight, which wasn't able to take out this core last time. But that's because there were a bunch of heroes in the way, and then they dragged him up to the top fort, where he was distracted. There, finally, is going to be the end. The humans dragging that one out just a bit further. Still getting in the way, but that time Diablo is just like, no, I don't care about you, go away. Now there's other things hitting the core, so it doesn't matter how distracted he gets. GG, finally. Almost 25 minutes. Should have been like a probably less than 20-minute match. But hey, They fought on, showing that they could actually semi-focus on clearing core, like a lot of other teams we've seen, a lot of other matches. No idea. Malthea? Malthea, maybe? Or has been and died so many times. The Auric. It's just that his XP is not as good. Or takedowns. Helps when you're there. I'm going to give it to Malthea. Right. Demons over humans. Round 1. Game 1, that is. Horde versus Night Elves now. I do want to actually see. They would have fought twice. Horde beat the Night Elves here. Horde beat the Night Elves there, so the Horde went 2-0 over the Night Elves. Horde versus the Night Elves. See if they can change that. The Night Elves, that is. Caslow. Uther. Muradin. What am I doing here? Gazlowe. Rhaegar. It's like mixing the Horde and the Alliance there. Raw. Rexxar. And Gul'dan. Against Malfurion. Tyrande. Illidan. Sylvanas. And Maiev. Night Elves again coming off 2 good victories against the Alliance. Oop. In 2 rounds, taking them out.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
Full Rexxar. Full Rhaegar. Is that a... Yeah, that looks like a Christmas skin. That looks like a Rhaegar the Red-Nosed
Battle commencing in
something.
10 seconds.
And there's a Christmas Malfurion.
5, 4, 3.
Illidan, perhaps. I like those Sylvanas skins, but they're not like expensive. Oh, we have to give another skin win to Maiev. Is that what's going to happen here? Yeah, I guess so. It's pretty crazy looking. So, Illidan, much less on the demonic side. You can give it to Illidan. Rexxar is pretty cool too, and also pretty low right now. Malfurion quickly killed for the first blood. Rhaegar getting that one. He and Gazlowe in the top lane. Sylvanas dropping pretty low too. Tyrande in some trouble in mid. She'll be able to get away. Maiev, nice damage. Is a cool skin. Gul'dan.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's
Down
power?
bottom by himself now. Maiev looked like she was thinking about Siege. The Shrine's coming up in 18 seconds. Illidan dropping. Tron missing the stun. Rhaegar pretty low. Thrall and Gaz low. Still fighting this 3v2 now. Maiev coming in right, Rexar coming in, Rhaegar's back. Maiev did not come in, so it's 4.5, 3 in favor of, was in favor of the board. Now, most of these guys going bottom. Sylvanas is up top, gonna snag that. Aslo headed up there. Tron and Malfurion trying to fight for the bottom altar shrine. Oh. Misha goes down. I'm aware Rexar way up here. Illidan taking out Gazlo. Sylvanas needing to run from Rhaegar and Thrall, however. For a slight moment, the Night Elves had the had both shrines, but they lost it. Lost top. Not really any getting on of the objectives right now. Tron and Malfurion now both headed up top. Here, I should say, already top. They're gonna snag that shrine pretty easily. Thrall's just gonna give that up. Illidan might be able to get this Dragon Knight if he's not a big wuss. Yep, never mind. Too late. Kazla with bottom, the rest of the horde with top, except Gul'dan, who's now moving to the middle, and Malfurion not even going to attempt to yeah, that was seems like there's just on this map it's like one team who gets it, and the other team is just like, alright, guess we just give up. I don't know, some people, like, it's weird that some of the bots are like, I'm gonna hang out in this bush for the whole time because I don't trust anything, and then you have Gul'dan that just goes right up and grabs it. Actually, like, attacks Malfurion even more crazily, shoos him away, and then Malfurion just gives it up. And then he actually channels it by himself with no allies really around. I think someone was actually coming down there. It's just strange is all. Rhaegar almost going down. Ow, by Tehran there. Sylvanas dropped pretty low. Bunch of the horde up top, everybody except Thrall, who's bottom. Weird rotations on this map, these first two matches. Well, these only two matches on Dragonshire, I guess. Gul'dan just siphoning away Tron there. She'll seal herself up. Big damage, nice stun on Rhaegar. Illidan not able to finish him off, however. And oh man, Tehran goes down once again. The whole board is here. Illidan also pretty low.
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon be active.
Rexar almost getting Misha killed, now he does. Now he may get himself killed. Yes he does. So 1 for 1 now. Oh. And that's where it will remain. Rhaegar, wait a second, Rhaegar and Thrall now reinitiating here. Oh man, the owl just barely missed both of them. Sylvanas trying to go for Thrall, no. You never know what's going to happen with these bots. They stop chasing whatever they should probably chase, and they don't chase, or they do chase whenever they really probably shouldn't chase. Tehran, yeah, just died. She's gonna stay alive now. Heals up, grabs tap, coming back pretty full of health. But the horde having an easy time, it looks like, again with the Dragon Shrines. But whenever these guys leave bottom, Malfurion just shows up, so he and Tyrande will grab bottom. Sylvanas on her way down may... Nope, never mind. Won't secure that for them. Still, Rexxar and Gul'dan both up at top, defending that nicely. Gazlowe and Rhaegar both here, and Thrall, none of them channeling, so gets all of the channeling now. Rhaegar first. Going back into mid, and lost the outer walls last time. Gonna lose this fort this time, I imagine. An entire level down now for the Night Elves, but they do have the 10s. Not a whole lot doing against the Dragon Knight. Half health still after that fort goes down. Should get a little damage on this wall. Thrall killing Sylvanas in the back here, or yeah. There they have. Quickly get Rhaegar down at that point, but not before he gets about half damage on everything there. Tyrande gets killed after the Dragon Knight goes down. Now it's a 3v3. Now it's a 2v3 as when the Horde leaves. Thrall, another kill though from Malfurion, and it's a 2v2. Gul'dan comes up. Rhaegar here still getting mind controlled, but Gul'dan tons of damage on Sylvanas while that's happening. She's lucky that Thrall had backed off, or she would have been dead. Gonna have to back completely now. Tyrande back again. Maiev is here as well. Illidan too. There's a lot of focus on the mid, just like last match. Thrall, another kill on Tyrande. And she goes back to the death timer. Oh man, big fight. Ooh, not quite enough for the Night Elves to take anybody out. There they get to Gul'dan there. Somebody go down. 4 deaths for Tyrande right now. Huge push by Gazlowe, now accompanied by the rest of his team in top. Pushed all the way into this inner fourth wall. Shrine's coming up. Siege camp coming out bottom for the Night Elves. Nice idea there. Try to get something going, and that's the lane that they could maybe get a little advantage in at the moment. Especially with the siege camp down there. Rexxar and Rhaegar, now Gazlowe as well, still trying to push this top lane in. Dragon Shrines come up. Gul'dan taking care of the siege camp bottom. Or is he? Ooh, nice shot by Tyrande. Oh man, Thrall, nice ult, but not enough. Malfurion can heal it right back up. Sylvanas and Illidan, pretty healthy after all that. And that will remain in the Night Elf's hands. Tyrande has top for free at the moment. Rexxar wants it. Maiev coming in now. She may have been up there already too. Now Maiev will hold that. Wait a second now. Oh, nope, not quick enough. The Night Elves not getting the Dragon Knight, losing bottom shrine as they all left. Illidan is back, but we'll see what he can do 1v2 against Gazlowe Rhaegar. Not much with two turrets there. Tyrande, Malfurion, and Sylvanas all here, but that is letting everything else completely open. Gul'dan will just simply go grab that third Dragon Knight for the Horde. The Alliance, not the Alliance, the Night Elves, not completely out of it, but I don't know, coming pretty close. It's probably the last Dragon Knight they can afford, put it that way. 16's out. Now Rexar taking out Malfurion, Gazlo, Tyrande, Gul'dan, Sylvanas. 3 kills for the Horde. And that will be a Dragon Knight whacking that fort. 3 bars of health left. Might get this if Gazlo Rhaegar stay, but they're also dealing quite good damage to these enemy heroes, these remaining 2 enemy heroes. Luckily for them, it's still only 12 minutes in the match, and death timers aren't too long. Gul'dan already pushing straight into the core with that Dragon Knight for the Horde. Oh. Sorry, trying to turn something down, and it's apparently all the wrong screens on the next tabs. Gazlo pushing nicely again in the bottom now. That fort will be very close to falling. That next minion wave might do it. Maiev is heading down there though. She might clear that. I think she will. What a push here by the Night Elves all of a sudden. Are they going to be able to get this in return? That would be huge. Gazlo and Rexar and Thrall here in time after grabbing that siege camp quickly. Siege camp going to be able to certainly push that down in time. Before it falls, that is.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
Sylvanas eliminated. Gul'dan afterward.
To prove yourself worthy.
Were they both fighting on like a bruiser camp or something and both got killed by it? What just happened there? Rexar again checking bruiser camps as he passes with that ward of his.
Control both shrines. And the Dragon Knight's power.
Maiev in some trouble. She will fall to Rhaegar Rexar. 2 shrines very quickly here for the Horde. No, Gazlo can't figure out how it works. There he has it. Rexar and Rhaegar both down here. Rexar would be the one, it looks like, to grab it.
The flame cleanses all.
Wow. No competition from the Night Elves in this one. I wasn't sure how I felt about Dragon Shrine as a playoff map anyway. Not a very good one. Not a very good map in general for AI. All the other ones so far are pretty good. Rhaegar taken out Tyrande. Again, Tyrande goes down. Sylvanas flying in here now. She might be in trouble. Yep. Rexar wants Maiev as well. She'll back off to that top fort. The siege still pushing with Gul'dan now. And he's going to keep it alive. Another siege minion to take the place of the one from the camp. You can't seem to get around him. There you go. 2 siege on this fort. Maiev and Illidan are going to get there. 2 more siege. I totally missed it. They got snagged that camp as well. Stole this one. So got that coming. And that fort's easily going to fall with a little bit of fight to deter the heroes. And this one is still all 1 more shot was left. Rexar killing Tyrande. Gazlo killing Malfurion. They're just picking them off one by one anywhere they want now. That fort goes down. This fort's got a siege on it too now. Only got Sylvanas, Maiev, and Illidan up. Sylvanas trying to take care of bottom. Illidan and Maiev both need to back to the base. And lose the top fort now too.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. Hero slain.
Have one siege in each wave. Each lane pushing in. As the Dragon Knight also comes up in 20 seconds. The Altar's Shrines, that is. Illidan's complete. Maev's almost dead. Illidan had to ult and then run to the base to survive. Got one siege hitting. That's it at the moment, but he has taken out the shield and 20%. Rexar and somebody else taking out Chiron and Illidan. Minions helping out, of course. This may be game already. 17.5 minutes here. A lot of siege. Oh yeah, that's game. That's a ton of siege. And they got Dragon Knight coming up in like 2 seconds. Wow, alright. Again, I think it also had a lot to do with that map, but Dragon Knight, or Night Elves, getting stomped by the Horde. And I need another cup of coffee. Hard to show. I'm thinking, wow, 15, 16. More hero, much more siege. Gotta give it to Gazlowe. Wait. No. This time, I think we're going to give it to Rhaegar, because he played really well, and he does not always do that. Played very well. Alright, let's roll the map. Next, of course, we'll be back to the demons versus humans. Number 9. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Tomb of the Spider Queen. This was the very first map we did. Right? Yep. And it was humans and demons at Tomb of the Spider Queen. So, we got a bit of a rematch. And here the Night Elves and Horde didn't play each other, I doubt. That was actually yeah, that was way in the middle of the season. That's right. But the demons and the humans did, and that will make this pretty interesting. Was that the very first match of the season? Yeah, it was. I can't remember if I actually did that exact order now that I think about it. But anyway. Got Diablo, Asmodin, Butcher, Leoric, and Malthael. Again, against Nazibol, Sonya, Bala, Johanna, and Karzin. Right. And I will be right back. Let's go. Round 2, game 2. Doom of the Spider Queen. Demons versus humans. Potentially the final match between them. The demons now 1-up. They win this, they go on. The humans win. Then they take it to a third match. Ooh. Full Asmodin. The Golioric. Oh, I was gonna say, I wonder if Nazebo has his weird, like, half vehicle skin on. He does.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Always gonna have one Christmas skin.
Let the battle begin.
Well, I guess it's either Nazebo or Asmodin. Now let's go with Asmodin as they meet. Let's go with whoever wins this. Nope, there's too many here. Give it to Asmo. Alright, this should be interesting. Not sure how I feel about. Well, Tomb of the Spider Queen isn't too bad because really the objective doesn't really come into it because they suck so bad at doing the objective that it basically just becomes it's a pretty normal match. And then whenever it does finally come, it is going to obviously be in favor of whoever has been doing a little better because they would have, well, really, when it comes down to it, everybody ends up getting enough gems that they can turn in whenever they want usually. Sonya almost dead. She may have been the target of that dunk from Asmodin. Paula coming down to help out. Tarzan backs off. Johanna's still here. 2v2. Paula takes a ton of damage. Asmodin pulled back in by Johanna. Tarzan and her are not going to be able to do enough. Tarzan and she. Oh. Butcher getting a little too crazy there. He falls to the tower. Diablo almost follows him. Somewhat even. Demons still with the XP advantage. Very slight one. Big fight in mid. All the demons here. 3 humans. Everyone alive for the moment. Asmo and Malfield 2v2 against Nazebo Sonya. Nothing doing there either. Just a little bit of poking back and forth from everybody. Malfield no mana really to speak of, so he might just want to back off. All in Karazim here. Making Diablo run back. Butcher taking up the fight, but Vala's here now too. And he is going a little too crazy again against Johanna as Vala is very close to taking him down if it wasn't for that health globe. Sonya takes out Malfield. Did he not back? He went up there and died. Maybe. I don't know what Nazebo was doing. Looked like he wanted a piece of some action. Couldn't find it. Too late. come down bottom and find some action there. Asmund and Leoric now. Z, we're going to push mid. Diablo pushing top by himself. Arzum down here, the Leoric and Asmund, and Paula going mid, maybe with Sonya, where everyone seems to be grouping up again. Butcher and Malthael both taking some good damage, big damage from Vala. Nazebo also doing some damage. Oh man, yeah, you can't stand in that Vala and Nazebo combo for too long. Both of them, however, taking damage under the tower. Sonya as well. Malthael, Diablo here. Asmund making it a 3v3 if the humans don't back off, which they do. Most of them, all of them. Nazebo healed by Kharazim, so he'll actually stay. Go up and help Johanna push the top lane. Good idea. Demons look like they will react to that. Asmund headed up there now. Nazebo now leaving with Johanna, both down to mid. Diablo goes up. Yeah, these guys are all over the place again like last match. Vala in trouble, which is taking a lot of damage there, needlessly. Malthael also pretty low though. Nazebo and Johanna still in mid. Sonya now a 1v3 in mid as they leave to go bottom, rotating all over the map. Sonya has got to be careful. Malthael backed. Diablo is going to tap and come back with full health. Sonya is luckily don't back off. So Diablo also decides to go bottom with Johanna and Nazebo, where they're pushing into the bottom wall. Malthael heal here to try to defend as well. Leoric shows up. Diablo pretty low, so he'll back off. Kharazim's here to make it a 3v2 in favor of human because of that. Nazebo, barely alive, escapes. Johanna and Kharazim now against Malthael and Leoric, both taking tons of damage. Demons on top in this fight. Both Kharazim and Johanna are going to survive. Yes. Paul and Sonya rotating down here now. Malthael coming up into the mid where they will meet the other humans. Butcher up top, pushing now by himself. Nazebo, Vala both coming up. Vala taking a horrible route. Luckily, Asmund and whiffing horribly on the globe there. Vala will leave. Nazebo will be in a 2v1. Not going in his favor. Sonya in a 1v1 down bottom is going in her favor. Nazebo escapes by the skin of his teeth. Malthael and Leoric pushing nicely in mid, but then run backward like they were afraid of something. I'm not sure what. Clearing the bot, helping clear the bottom. Leoric has been another there. They're gonna maybe take this bruiser siege camp down here. That's not a bad idea. But the humans decide to. Oh, only 13. Well, I'm gonna get the whatever 28 that would have been. Doesn't matter exactly anyway. Now the demons are keen on your turning in ability. They have enough. Both teams have just enough. Sonya is inside a bunch of towers right now and she will die. And now they do not have enough. Unless Vala can snag. Well, she grabbed one, maybe? Oh, then she falls. No one will grab those. So it's a big double kill for the demons there. Johanna and Nazebo now. Everyone runs except Asmo. They think about coming back in. Butcher there now. Push slowly happening in the favor of the demons here. The humans not. I mean, they are up in kills right now, but I think that was more from demons' mistakes than it was from humans doing the right thing, doing anything actually good. Like here. I mean, it was decent, but Leoric did end up going way too hard for that. Let's see if they get another one that way. They do. Diablo's going to fall as well. Now, in fact, now the demons do not have enough gems. Neither of them now have enough gems to do the 50. interestingly. So back to just the push, which isn't so bad. Bruiser coming out for both teams here are going to be able to get this. So Bruiser fighting mid coming up in a moment. Looks like they're going to get them very much at the same time. Wow, can't get much closer than that. Gonna basically meet right in mid. Middle, mid. Nice push bottom from Sonya and Nazebo for the humans. Gonna have to be answered. It is by Diablo and Hasmonen coming down now to Johanna and Nazebo taking out the Hasmonen, but taking him down pretty well here. But the demons siege completely wiped out the humans, probably with the help of some demon push. The humans got to take care of that. They spent no time on that. Demons now, both teams now with more than enough for the 50. We got a couple, just one demon that is turning in. As always, they seem to just turn in one at a time. Same with Blackheart Bay. Too risky to have two people turn in. Sonya clearing bottom. A bit of damage on the fort done, but they do still have the advantage there. Mid advantage in favor of the demons. Top is also in favor of the demons, but that one's very close. Mid not so close. But it could be evened up quickly. Would also be evened quickly by turn-in by either team, or by the humans, I guess. It'd be whichever team turns in first going to have a huge advantage, you would think. And the demons did. Somebody else did turn in for them, so they're up to 26 now. Not that it really matters, although it does mean that they're secured. They're not on heroes that may die. No other moves do the same. Karzim and Johanna taking on Leoric and Malthael. Bottom Malthael 28 gems. Would be a nice kill if they could get it. Malthael comes out to try to kill Karzim and does so. Johanna gonna grab. Oh, don't go too hard there. She missed one of the big gems in the back messing around, so she has 20 at least. Butcher taking some damage from Sonya. Follows well here. Diablo and Leoric roaming up. Sonya not deterred at all. Malthael trying to take care of that siege camp. Nazebo holding top, which is now pushed down totally, the wall that is. He could even that out if he stays. Vala may. Oh, we got a turn-in attempt, 2 turn-in attempts coming, but Diablo came to try to stop that. Going to take a ton of damage from that Ravenous Spirit. Let's see if anybody decides to turn in now. Nope. Not going to push either. Malthael 29 on him now. Oh, somebody with a bunch, 20 and 25, Johanna and Nazebo on the side of the humans. Hasmonen only had 4 on him or something, I think. Leoric didn't have many. Yeah, he must have had a few, but not a ton. And a few more in for the humans there. They only wait a second. So Sonya finishes it off. Red Webweavers, human Webweavers, on their way as this mid actually pushes in by itself into this mid fort. The humans are going to take the mid advantage, and that is one thing going for them. Johanna clearing the mid, or clearing the top, that is. I'm not going to quite get the mid fort yet, but these web weavers, something is probably going to fall. One of these forts should go down. Just depends on where the demons and where the humans decide to put their focus. Right now, the humans' focus is top and the demons' focus is not. So that's something I would think. Now Diablo comes up. Sonya here though. Sonya wants to fight. That's what she's looking for, but don't go into the fort to do it. Although it'll keep your web weaver alive just a tad longer. Leoric now here trying to take care of that. It's on the fort. Bottom web weaver on that fort. It looks like that's going to fall, maybe. No, yeah, web weaver is going to summon a few more web weavers. Or willow, nope. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. There, you're going to have some things with them. Not quite going to get that, but Nazebo does get the kill. Wow, they actually saved all their forts, but the advantage, I mean, I would say the advantage is with the humans now, but I don't really know. It was decent from the humans. It was decent clear. Again, gems, really anybody who wants to can get it. If the humans all turn in, decide for some reason to all turn in right now, they wouldn't get it. But even though 3 of them were trying to, they won't all do that at the same time. That would be amazing to see the bots do that. Karzim is going to die. Luckily, he only has 4. Actually, he's going to heal himself back up with that invulnerability resurrection thing. Barely alive, but he is. Sonya pushing hard in the top. Is she going to get that fort? She goes down to meet Butcher with Johanna fighting that instead. Vala does get that kill on Diablo with the help, certainly, of Nazebo. Who's still fighting Malthael here. Malthael not sure what to do, and he's taking big damage from that. No more turn-ins just yet, and it looks like the humans really want to. Actually, wow, the demons are gonna get it this time. They realize that maybe that's all they need to do. Unfortunately for them, Malthael is the one to do it, so he doesn't have 40-some anymore. He only has 18 or whatever. He had so many. Johanna's up to 30. She needs to turn in before she dies. Wait a second, a 2v1 against the Butcher because Leoric is not helping. Vala not able to finish it off. Quickly, the bottom fort goes down. The humans can't afford to just... They need to do the exact same thing the demons did. Just kill the web weavers immediately. Get them off the map. Don't lose any forts other than that one. However, web weaver is pushing really hard into the bottom inner wall. Now, the humans and nobody down there. Nobody at all down there. Oh man, and Nazebo getting killed top lane. Asmodin taking him out, although he did kill the web weaver up there. Now finally Sonya coming down here because there's no other ones to kill. And she's still going to leave it in favor of trying to attack Malthael when that web weaver is on the fort at this point. Crazy. Lack of focus. Asmo thought he was going to get that, but I guess not. The humans lucky, very lucky, that as those web weavers came down, they were able to still get those 2 forts and almost this fort, so that they do have 2-lane advantage. The demons could finish. I mean, so could the humans, but the demons actually were in position to turn everything in. Wait a second, is Johanna gonna get it? Johanna and Vala turn in. That was 1 less than they needed. That's funny. But at least, again, Johanna had like 30-some, so luckily she doesn't have that stack anymore. Sonya's got to be careful. She's got most of what they have left. Oh, man. Luckily, Nazebo with the ult doing crazy damage to Asmodin and good damage to the Butcher as well. Drive 2 of them off. Just need somebody to turn 1 gem in, which is probably anybody at this point. Even Nazebo. But it's probably gonna, I don't know what will trigger the bots actually doing it. I don't know if they wait until they have a stack of like 10 plus. They won't turn in unless they have that, even if they only need one to get the web weavers. I don't know. Sonya is going hard. Sonya is going really, really hard. I don't know why. Perhaps she'll die. Oh, she's alive for now, but there's a huge minion wave there that no one's going to deal with, and that fort looks like it's going to fall, and they're going to lose all their advantages, lane advantages, because they just don't care. Probably going to probably just call it now. That's going to lead to them also losing the match. They actually had an XP advantage for a little bit there. But yeah, they're going to lose the match because they just aren't focusing at all on what primary objectives should be, like keeping their structures alive. And then losing fights because you're too busy fighting instead of keeping stuff alive, and then you're losing the fights on top of that. Unless you get to Leoric there. Sonya easily killed in a 3v1, as always, trying to do stupid things by herself. And again, as always, Nazeebo coming in with the crazy ult. He's going to get a double kill with that. Yes. A bunch of gems just lost for the demons, and Johanna is going to channel to get the last gem. Web Weavers for the humans. They still have a shot. Unless they just decide to keep throwing, then we'll see. Vala, tons of damage from Asmon. Throwing in the sense that they are not focusing the right things and they're dying needlessly. So if you weren't doing either of those things, then you'd probably be winning by far in this match. Karzim barely alive again because he's doing this 1v2 thing. Web Weaver not even down yet. And now Web Weaver without him there, easily going to fall. Johanna, however, is going to be able to push with the mid one into the inner mid wall as the top mid wall is pushed into by Vala and in the Web Weaver, of course, and a siege minion. Now Leoric chasing Vala instead of dealing with the Web Weaver, of course, as keeps happening always. Now Butcher, he's going to focus the Web Weaver. A couple little web minions out, just enough to take down that wall for them. Humans still in defense mode in the bottom, even through that Web Weaver. This Web Weaver is still alive. Finally goes down. That fort took a bit of damage. And advantage still humans, I guess. Because again, they can't turn in just yet to get another set of Web Weavers. The demons, of course, can. At the moment, I guess they could always lose a big stack. I don't know who has the stack. Leoric, 27. Diablo kills Karzim, which really hurts, actually. He had a ton on him. I think. They're down to 34 now. I think they're like, weren't they at like 50? He had at least 10, I think. Maybe not a ton. Bruisers, good choice here. Vala's trying to do it. Actually, she was getting like 3 damage on that thing from the bush. That was cool. Does she have, I wonder, Acrobat? The bruisers for both. Bruisers will be there to defend the tower. Actually, this is should be in favor of the humans here with the siege as well. They've met, it looks like Bruisers met Bruisers for the most part. Everything met the Bruisers on the side of the humans instead of the minion wave, so focus on them. The Zebo takes out Malthael, but Butcher killing Vala nearby. It's a 1-for-1, and Nazebo is now in a lot of trouble. Karzim trying to make his way up here. Nazebo not doing much of anything, but the demons run off in separate directions, leaving him pretty safe. Johanna's got to be careful. Asmonid's going to turn 12 in. Leoric has 42. Leoric has 42. If you kill Leoric, they certainly can't turn in yet. basically all of their gems on Leor. Of course, I don't think the bots are paying any attention to that. Zebo, Johanna that is, has 21. She's trying to defend in bottom by herself. Sonya's here now. Asmo pushing down the top fort, evening that out for demons. Not a whole lot of damage. I mean, it's not totally even, but not tons of damage done on the open fort in the inner open fort top for them. Actually, about to get the first inner fort down because the siege is just nonchalantly throwing rocks at this one. Until the minions get there, they'll take it out. Butcher, nearly falling, is probably, yeah, Leoric finishing off those web weavers, so that fort will probably fall. Web weaver's gonna show, oh no, never mind, they have to, where's it gonna go? Does it go to the minion wave or to where it's pushed at? So it's gonna come up to here. Yeah, so there's gonna be a web weaver almost immediately onto the fort. And we will see if humans react to any of this, because that fort's gonna go down immediately. This fort's gonna go down pretty fast. And yeah, they didn't play terribly here. They made a lot of, they actually played pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. They played pretty terribly, and they're gonna probably lose for it. And that'll be 2-0 demons going over the humans to go to the championship game. The orc luckily had turned in half of his gems, only loses 20, and however, it does not look like anyone was able to grab them. Alfield didn't get any. I have 25 gems at the moment. No turn-ins possible. Butcher going really hard against Sonya and Johanna inside the base. Right now, things pushed out enough for the humans that they're not in immediate danger, but the match is pretty much over. A boss would be interesting. I don't think it's going to happen at this point. Not right now, at least. Butcher again trying to 1v2 the Zubo Johanna here. Luckily, he didn't get caught in that, or he would probably taken a decent bit of damage. Asmo and Malthael right behind that, though. Nice siege camp grab at bottom there from Diablo. Can keep that bottom pushed in nicely. Well, it kills the orc again. Corazon's help, I'm assuming. As he just does his wandering around thing. The Zebo killing Malthael again. That time in a 1v2-ish scenario with Asmund in there. But that top being pushed out once more by the Zebo. Almost looked like he was like, hey guys, let's boss. But you can't whenever this is happening. You need to clear some of them off the map first, probably. Asmo taking out Sonya. Big loss for them, for the humans. Can't really afford to have anybody dead at this point. More than one for sure, you can't have more than one dead. Butcher's low. Malthael luckily is also off the map for them, so sort of evened out. On the side of the demons though, they should, they probably need to kick it into gear as well if they want to actually finish this match off. Humans are defending pretty well, I guess. They weren't the worst web weavers last time, although they did lose a few things. Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Zebo Karazim gonna have to actually attack the siege instead of just dancing around. Someone's gonna have to attack the siege. There's 5 of them there. 4 of them. Follows doing some of that. Diablo falls in the base to Nazebo. The orc and grab a couple of those gems. Base almost clear. Shield almost. Shield is regenerating again. Health all saved. One siege boy still up. Now it'll go down. Diablo Johanna fighting in top. Tarzan Nazebo in mid, dealing with Bruiser Camp and Leoric. As oh boy. Paula going down to Butcher. Sonya is very low. Got a siege in there. Shields going down. Start losing some health on that core. Sonya is not going to be able to do this herself. She's not even going to try, apparently. Oh man, they're just gonna let the core go down. Butcher could easily clear that. How Malthael kills Sonya. Instead of Sonya coming here to clear the core, she goes to die to Malthael in a team fight in a fight. Oh my goodness, we're gonna do this again, humans. They lost, and now we're gonna sit with, instead of 2, it's 10% this time. But we'll have to wait until the demons push something back in. Maybe they'll quickly push the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. I think the humans should have probably won this one, but they not playing well. Not playing well. Team comp is fantastic. You just have to make somewhat decent decisions about what is important in the match at what times. The humans did a really bad job of that this match. And they shall lose for it. 2-0. Demons taking them out. Moving on to the finals. Again, now we're just waiting for the demons to finally get there and do it. Butcher moving in with 3 siege now. That should do it. The 3v3 fight here. Johanna's going to go down. Oh, tons of shields, maybe saving her. Wow. Tarzan does get eliminated though. Asmo's minion starting things off there. Paula and Nazebo both taking tons of damage. Butcher gonna finish Nazebo. Sonya and Tarzan back dealing with siege. That's, of course, they're gonna do it now when they have no chance of winning. Slowly but surely, the demons pushing back in here. One more siege coming. 2 more, that is. 3 more there. Okay, there we go. Demons winning the second match. Maybe just 1 more today between the Horde and the Night Elves. We'll see who wins that one. Wow, something just did a ton of damage. What was that? Was it a globe? The one of Asmo's globes, like right on top of the core? Right in the middle of it. Asmo doing pretty well there. Everyone else having a lot of deaths. Malthael doing pretty good. I'm gonna give it to Asmodin though. Alright. Demons eliminating the humans. Demons will have the blue side, at least in the first match. We'll let them go back and forth. Actually, never mind. I guess I shouldn't put that in yet because the Horde has the better record. So Horde versus Night Elves. Tomb of the Spider Queen. Gazlo. Rhaegar. Brawl. Rexar. Kodan. against Maltherian. Tyrande. Illidan. Sylvanas. And Maiev. Alright, Horde wins, they go. Night Elves win, then we got one more match. I don't think this is going to be very easy for the Night Elves. Something tells me that the Horde is going to enjoy this map. Pretty cool Gazlowe. Cool Rexar. What I think is maybe a Christmas Rhaegar, it's hard to tell. A lot of purple on the Night Elf side. And it looks like probably going to go with, they don't have anything crazy on their side.
My skills are sharper than any blade.
He has a wreath on his shoulders. He has to be Rhaegar the Red-Nosed Wolf thing. Yeah, I'll give it to, I don't know, Rexar, I guess. Gazlowe is cool, but it's not like amazing. We're all stunned up trying to go under his tower. He's not really too worried about that. Gazlowe taking a ton of damage though. Whoa. He will survive. Nice bomb thrown out there. Not really any allies around to capitalize on that. Lanes, all the lanes being occupied by each team. Pretty much. Maiev in a lot of trouble. She's going to be the first blood. Oh my goodness, that was some distance there. Rhaegar falls. Doing his normal thing, dying to a tower or something. Cool little turrets that Gazlowe has. Little brains on them. The whole horde backed. That was weird. Almost looked like everybody backed at a certain point. But the Night Elves able to grab a slight lane advantage because of that, which they seem to have lost in top as Sylvanas dies and Tyrande runs. No lane advantage bottom was taken, and now Gul'dan getting a kill in mid. Maybe they might have got them both in top, I guess. Getting 2 kills. No, he was right down here, wasn't he? All over the place right now. Hit by the owl. Illidan not gonna pursue that. Huge push by the Horde mid now. After pushing back the Night Elves in that lane. Tyrande takes out Misha with an owl, I think. They're going after Rexar himself. Not gonna happen. Ooh, we're all getting stunned on the very end of that, edge of that. Again, big push in the bottom. They're pushing all over the place, the Horde. This is what I would have been worried about if I were the Night Elves. The Horde's push along with the spiders. And they have a lot more gems than the Night Elves at this point too. And the Night Elves trying to keep it close. And backing off. Down goes Gazlowe. Some bit of gems lost there. Kind of evened the gems out actually. Big fight in mid, oh my. Illidan taking a lot of damage. Furion down here now, Tyrant as well. The two healers, the only ones in here anymore for the Night Elves. Sylvanas coming up, trying to do some damage. Rhaegar pretty low. Luckily Tyrant not standing on that Gazlowe bomb. I have here now too 4 Night Elves now. Illidan coming off of the base. Gul'dan backing. Gazlowe and Maiev down bottom of the duel. Maiev not doing too well in that one. Illidan and Malfurion, nice push into the mid. Actually taking that advantage in that push. Rhaegar kills Tyrant though in the top. Big 3.5 team forward here. Malfurion trying to defend, taking a lot of damage himself. Illidan and Sylvanas are up here now though. And Rhaegar is the last one to leave for his team. He will heal, okay, barely. He'll be okay because he's a healer. Oh, Sylvanas though, running the wrong direction. She gets taken out by Thrall along with Rexar's help. Illidan dodging some of those things, but running in a strange direction. Back onto Thrall here. Tyrant and Malfurion with him. Rhaegar back. And 2v3. Thrall leaving Rexar, or Thrall leaving Rhaegar again. Almost dying again. Rexar Misha pushing in the bottom again. Maiev clears it. Rexar comes back to push again. Thrall comes to help him. They are pretty. I guess that's the. If any fort's currently in danger of falling, it's that one. The way the push is going. 2 walls down for 1 in favor of the Night Elves. I mean in favor of the Horde, that is. Who's getting this siege camp on him here. And that will help them even further. Sylvanas dangerously low up here against Gul'dan. Maiev takes over. 2v3 in favor of the Night Elves down here in bottom. Rhaegar and Gazlowe against Illidan and Tyrant. Malfurion's backed off now. And now here he comes back. Throws more heals down. A nice root there. Nice stun on top of it. Rhaegar taking tons of damage. He won't fall though. Illidan again leaves, so they've lost their assassin. Oh, Maiev now here, so they got an assassin. Gazlowe, Thrall, Rhaegar, Gul'dan, all the Horde except for Rexar. There he is. They're basically all here. And the Night Elves wisely backing off just a bit, taking care of the siege. Sylvanas and Illidan pushing extremely hard back in top. They cannot quite get this wall down. Thrall, wait a second. Yep, can't quite get the wall, but a little bit of damage. Gul'dan able to kill Malfurion now after the Night Elves split up a bit. Tyrant almost falls as well. Not quite. Maiev will be eliminated. Tyrant back. Illidan back. Coming off base. Sylvanas, the only Night Elf out on the map currently, doing nice damage to Gazlowe. Dan, pushing. staying inside of the tower range, taking tons of damage. You just one of those gems, man. Oh, wait a second, Illidan gonna give up a bunch of health to Gul'dan. She's gonna siphon him right off and be like, I'm pretty good now. I guess I could probably just tap and stay. All nice damage to Maiev and finishing her off there. Man, she's been flying all over the map when she dies. That is a big lead right now for the Horde. We may not have any game 3s today, the way this one's going. They would have an even bigger lead if they turned in. So they, of course, can do. The Night Elves nowhere near being able to turn in. The 13 talent advantage is out right now. Has been for a bit. Will be for a bit longer. Rhaegar taking Sylvanas down. The Horde is all mid. Someone should just go turn in. Not Gazlo. Because maybe nobody really has enough. 9. 17 on Rhaegar, 9 on Thrall, and Gul'dan. So 3 of them actually could turn in to finish it. So Thrall and Rhaegar here against Maiev and Illidan. Tron coming down, Gul'dan chasing her. Furion coming down. Rexar not really chasing. Misha was sort of chasing, but low health. Ooh, and the boss move? This is interesting. This could... I mean, it's okay. It's going to give the Night Elves a moment to regroup and push, but they don't really do much of anything here. Sylvanas going to keep rotating up. She's not going to fight that minion wave. Easy boss. Maiev does push the bottom into the tower. Illidan will probably get that pretty quickly. So bottom trying to be pushed by the Night Elves, but they have a big problem up in top. Luckily they got Sylvanas up there already trying to take care of it. The other big problem is that again, the spiders can come out at any point. Rexar takes out Malfurion in mid. That actually is enough to get mid fort pushed down probably. And there are the web weavers from the Horde. Gul'dan probably doing that. Maybe it was Thrall. Rexar killing Tehran now, 2 kills in a row for him there. As the boss pushes down, almost pushes down one of these inner towers before it falls, but great push. Now, of course, the web weaver is following that. Wait a second, Sylvanas and Tehran doing a little bit of work here. I mean, Sylvanas and Maiev. Getting Rhaegar and getting Misha. Getting Rexar back off. Completely, actually. But you got Gul'dan pushing down mid fort, bottom fort. You have mid fort falling already to Thrall and the web weaver. Furion super low there. He's not going to be able to do much against this mid web weaver at the moment. Gul'dan taking out bottom now. Illidan clearing top for the Night Elves. Sylvanas and Tehran clearing mid. Looks like they'll get one tower out of that maybe. Maiev and Malfurion down bottom. Okay, they need a decent web weaver clear, I suppose. I suppose. The bigger problem is just the Horde in general, really. Now they're not going to stop. With this big lead, it's going to be rough. Not out of it yet, though. Still down a talent right now, Maiev. Be careful, she's alive still. Gazlo and Gul'dan not able to finish her off. Sylvanas running around base trying to figure out which way she wants to go. Malfurion Illidan, nice damage to Rhaegar there. Sylvanas looks like she wants to chase, but she won't. Kinda did. Kinda didn't. Gazlo, Thrall, Malfurion, Tehran. Rhaegar, oh my, all the Horde. There goes Sylvanas. That tower falls. Yeah, this is a good game. Good game, Horde. They can turn in again. Night Elves still can't turn in. Oh, wait a second though, but the Night Elves with 2 kills there. Oh wait, Rhaegar and then Misha also falls. So 1.5. Or quarter, it's probably counted for a quarter on Rexar. Yeah, Misha has died 3 times. Rexar none. Dan siphoning Malfurion and will just heal himself up. Bruiser coming out for the Horde. Nothing yet for the Night Elves to answer that, so that might do some damage. See if anybody. Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll see if anybody does that. Not really worth them turning in because they can't get it yet. Rexar and Gazlo grabbing the bottom siege. Nice move there too from them. Gul'dan killing Malfurion in top. Illidan now in a little bit of trouble. No 20s yet, but it's going to come out soon. I have not able to fight Rexar. Rhaegar coming for a little bit of heals. She did some nice focus though on the Rexar rather than Misha. Tehran backing off. It's 2 down for them, count if you want to count her at the moment. Web Weavers again easily come out for the Horde. Wow, those are going to be. They might clear this in time. Yeah, these 2 Web Weavers are going to be basically on the walls with the big old siege pushing up there. Some siege in this lane too. Luckily for them, this one's back here. Focus on this one first for sure. Or this one, I guess. Gazlo kills Tehran. That's not going to help. Malfurion, oh. Illidan too, taking tons of damage, oh my. That fort falls quick. Helps that you have a bunch of siege on it. This fort already on this fort now. Sylvanas kills Thrall. That helps a little bit. The 1-for-1 kinda. I mean, it is a 1-for-1, it's just, you know, you have a huge disadvantage at the moment, so you need more than the 1-for-1. As that fort goes down too, still have a bunch of siege, and well, none there anymore. This fort also goes down. Didn't take long for the spider to push up there. And that lane 4 was already open, I believe. Oh man, Illidan, Sylvanas both going down to Gul'dan, tons of damage. Web Weavers fall. Got a couple siege still in here though, on the fort now. Or on the core. Whoa, core taking tons of damage. You still have Gul'dan, Rexar, Gazlo, Rhaegar. Everybody's there. They just want this win right now. 24, 23, 19, 20. GG Horde in 18 minutes now over the Night Elves. 2 very quick ones from them, right? Proving that they are the dominant team in the Warcraft conference. Wow, Rexar. Ooh, man, Gul'dan. It's tough. Gul'dan did so much more. Even if they had, yeah, Gul'dan. Even if Rexar had a few more eliminations. Gotta give it to Gul'dan. Alright. Wow. There you have it. Nothing here. Horde, take this one. Oh, we didn't put the other one in, did we? Here we go. Now it will be Horde versus Demons, Demons versus Horde, and Horde versus Demons at least. And then whoever if it goes past this, goes past this, whoever has the 2 wins will be the home for down here. So just in case, so put that in. All right. Well, that's it for now. 1 day left. Finals coming up tomorrow. It'll be a little earlier. It will be probably more like a 7 a.m. stream rather than an 8:30 one. Maybe 7:30, who knows. But yeah, I will see you then. The last AI Heroes League Season 1 stream. Peace out.